Hey my earth signs, how are you? If you are of earth sign, being Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or have any of those placements under your sun, moon, or rising, and even on the cups or your Venus, this reading is for you. All right, my earth signs, as I am an earth sign, I am a Taurus. So this reading as well, in addition to my own personal spread that I gave myself for today, earlier today on, there might be some extra messages that I will pick up from here. Now, I will say that this is looking very good for earth signs, as I had to kind of take a minute to really tune in, to really focus as to what new beginning is in store for all of us earth signs. Okay, so before I get started with that, as I mentioned with the other readings, this new moon is about new starts and new beginnings. So this is what we're going to tap into to see what new start, what is happening on the horizon for us earth signs. So I did pull an overall basic energy to see what new changes is ahead and how this new moon will impact us earth signs. And the card that has come out was the Five of Fire, which is equivalent to the Five of Wands in your tarot deck. This simply means challenges, annoyances, conflicts with ourselves, conflict with people around us. Whatever situation, whatever area that you have experienced some type of annoyance, it's about to change. For the title, as I am producing and developing this reading for you, your overall title will be, under us earth signs, will be Miracles, Blessings, and the Unexpected. And now we are going to get into your spread as to what miracles and blessings and the unexpected, prepare for the unexpected under this new moon. So this is a 3-card spread, and as I mentioned with the other readings, you know what to do. Only take the parts that resonate. Maybe all or certain messages will not resonate for some of you, so you take what really identifies for you. And if it doesn't identify or doesn't resonate, it doesn't matter. It's okay. It's just not your story, okay? But because it is a new moon, I feel that in some way, though, if this is not your particular message, somewhere or the other, there will be a message and some type of a new start that's going to impact you. And speaking of placements, if in fact, which is something I didn't mention with the other one, but if in fact you have a moon and any of the other elements, so if you are an earth sign, but let's just say you have fire in you, whether it be Leo or Sag or Aries, I would highly recommend that you go over there, because sometimes our sun placements readings don't always resonate. It could be the moon that will resonate more than your sun sign, or your rising. If you know your rising placement, sometimes your readings and predictions for that will resonate with you more. So it's very good to know your other placements other than your main placements, which is your sun sign. All right, so that's just a sidebar. All right, let's get into your 3-card spread. The first card that came up that has been influenced by the Five of Wands is your Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands, you can say, speaks about challenges, speaks about obstacles, speaks about trials, going right back to the Five of Wands, which speaks about annoyances, conflicts, right? And if some of you have been annoyed, conflicted with a challenge, it's about to shift over into something positive. Why do I say that? And particularly, what challenges that some of you have maybe been experiencing. For some of you, now this, what I'm about to say, it's going to maybe resonate for just a portion of you, or maybe one or two of you. But for some of you, I pick up fertility. Some of you, my divine feminines, may have been challenged in terms of getting pregnant. I really pick up pregnancy a lot, and it's very strong in this reading as well, because sitting on top, that is the top on the deck. With my clarifiers, we have the Empress. The Empress is fertility and it's pregnancy. So for some of you, when it goes back to that energy message about miracles and blessings, some of you will find out unexpectedly that you will, if you will, have, you can say, been blessed with a miracle pregnancy. you will give birth to a miracle child because you in fact been having problems with perhaps getting pregnant. You have tried, and you have to your own, stress and trauma, the trauma of not getting pregnant, particularly for women that really wants to have a child. That in itself can be very, very, very painful and very disappointing. Even if you did get pregnant, but unfortunately maybe lost the pregnancy, this could also resonate for you as well. So if you had more than one miscarriage, right? Somehow this new moon, for some of you Earth divine feminines, you are going to find out in fact that you will become pregnant, and that indeed will be a very unexpected blessing and a miracle. So for some of you, like I said, it's not going to resonate. So you already know that this is a very specific message that some of you will get pregnant during the cycle of this new moon. And if it doesn't happen between now and the end of this month, it might happen sometime for you in next month, in September. All right? And I would like to really know. So come back and let me know, in fact, that you found out that you are with child. I would love to know that. So, speaking of which, let's go down to the clarifier about the Nine of Wands. We have the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So, Ten of Cups is a family card. You have your whole family energy here. You have kids and children. So when I saw this under the Nine of Wands, I feel that's why I felt that for some of you, children or having a child is definitely something that some of you have been facing. Now, if that is not the challenge that you've been dealing with, right? If in fact you have children, it's going to be some type of change that's going to impact your home life. So let's just say maybe you are in separation, or there's been some type of chaos or some type of challenges that's been going on on the home front. It's about to change. Things now, it's going to kind of balance out. You're going to see more peace. Okay, so that's for some of you. All right, and with the Ace of Cups, this represents love. So again, if there has been things in the home that has been very, challenging, there's been like arguments, conflicts with you and your person, or with you and your children, somehow this new moon in Leo is going to now bring about a new way of an attitude, bring more of a positive type of loving type of energy into your home. Okay, so for that, for some of you, that might have been the challenge that you've been dealing with your children. It's been, raising your child. Maybe you are a single parent, and maybe you have been challenged in trying to, as a single parent, whether it's a single father or a single mother, you've been dealing with your home life. Now, somehow this new moon, like I said, is going to bring about some type of positive outcome, that things will improve on the home front, okay? And then, like I said, for some of you, you will find out that you will become pregnant, okay? So if that is the case, congratulations to you in advance. Now let's move over to your second card that came out. We have the Queen of Staff, which is equivalent to your Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is a card of action. It's a card of passion. So again, whatever it is that you have been lacking when it comes to things in your life, in any area of your life, right? Then anything that you've been lacking, or anything that have caused a blockage toward the things that you want in your life, again, those days are behind you now. This new moon is going to herald in something very new and positive on the way. And to clarify that, we have the Two of Swords and we have the major arcana of the Devil. So again, with the Two of Swords along with the Devil, this speaks about challenges. This speaks about any personal addictions. So let's just say, for some of you that have been battling or have been challenging, getting rid of some sort of addiction, whatever that may be. Addiction can be anything. It could be smoking. Some of you are overcoming that. Maybe you have found a solution to overcoming and kind of weaning off smoking addiction. For some of you, it might be alcohol. Whatever addiction this is. For some of you, it might be even sex addiction. Whatever addiction this is and how it looks for you, it's where things is going to change. Your life is going to change for the better in some form or shape or manner. You're about to see some type of change where that is going to produce something very positive and better for you in the long run. Okay, now as we move over to your last card, we have the Tower. I will say that we got two towers in our reading because this has come up with the initial energy, and to clarify, we got the Tower again. Tower brings unexpected, sudden changes. So I would also say for some of us, expect the unexpected. This sudden change can impact any area of our life, but I would say that the Tower is a good Tower because remember, it is coming up under the new moon, which talks about something new. So if in fact something has ended or is about to end, it's going to transform into something positive. As another reader says, when speaking about the Tower, when we see towels, don't fret, don't get concerned. Towels doesn't happen to us. They happen for us. But you can also say that towels happen when we may not have taken the initiative on our own to make something change or transform in our life. This is, you can say, divine intervention. It's almost like something that was fated, something that had to kind of come crumbling down to allow for something new to come into our life. And at the same time, if we have been allowing ourselves to be stuck in the Five of Wands energy, that's something that has been continually annoying us, whether it's a person, place, or thing. You would know how this resonates. Well, if we didn't have the strength and the attitude and the courage to let it go, divine intervention is at play here, that it's causing a Tower to come in. It's helping us to get rid of what no longer serves us at this time, to usher in that new beginning. Because as long as we hold on to things that doesn't no longer serve us, we are in fact, like the Two of Swords, we are blocking our blessings. So we don't want to block our blessings if we are in a situation that is not really serving our better good, right, Earth signs? We are about being grounded, right? We are about ambition. We are about attracting things to us that's going to give us a sense of comfort when it comes to our home environment. When it comes to just our livelihood, we look for things to help us stay stable and grounded. Anything that is not on solid foundation and that kind of stirs us and make us out of balance and unground us, this is where the universe is going to come in and kind of give us that boost and say, okay, if you didn't have the courage to let it go, we are going to support you to remove that, because we already see it wasn't stable to begin with. And as Earth signs, that is what our motto is. It's about stability, being grounded, and anything that gives us less of a stability, it kind of throws us off out of loop, if that makes sense, right? So to clarify that Tower energy, we have the King of Wands and the Tower again. So again, it's like the universe really have our backs, Earth signs, and anytime the universe steps in to give us a boost, to help us toward achieving or to bring in some type of new start, we should be very thankful. I know I am very thankful because I need the guidance and the assistance and the help and support at this time for the things that I want to see in my life for something better. It's always good when we have the universe hands. So remember that towers happen for us and not to us. And then with the King of Wands, this is just like exuding anything that we have been passionate about, but at the same time, all that we maybe have invested and put into that maybe we didn't quite see because something has been blocked, or maybe things that have been blocked. Again, things now, it's going to kind of become unblocked. Balance is about to be restored. because it's allowing for a new change in our life in some form, shape, or another. So that is what I got for us earth signs. And as we close out, as I did with the other readings, I did pull out an oracle from the Wisdom of the Oracles deck, and surprisingly, the same oracle message came out. Never ending story. This really has to probably be the summation of what the energy of this new moon is really meaning so far, because I do have the other elements to do, water and air, and I'm going to see if the never ending oracle come out for those elements. But so far for Leo and for the fire signs, and now I'm on the earth signs, all the signs up to this point. So the fire sign and Leo and us, we have gotten the same oracle of never ending story. What does that mean? To sum it up, we are now in the thrust. We are in the woes of changing the narrative of our story for the positive. Now is the time. And if we've been struggling, if anything that has been blocked, anything that has conflicted us somewhere in our personal life, now this new moon, we have to give thanks to this new moon in Leo, that now it's going to electrify some type of newness into what area of our life that we've been wanting to see some type of excitement, some type of change. This new moon will bring that change for us earth signs. That is what I got for us earth signs. I hope that it was helpful. If it was, send some fire to that thumbs button to give me a like. But as I mentioned about the infertility, or seeing that this will change for some of you divine feminines, let me know. And if, by the way, if you feel that you want a more of a detailed extended reading pertaining to your own unique situation, I am available for private readings. The information will be in the description box. Go right ahead, reach out to me via email to book your private reading. There is where you'll get a more of a precise, tailored reading for your own unique situation. Until the next moon phase reading, earth signs, I'm wishing all of you a wonderful Wednesday night. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. Thanks for watching.